Why are you doing it here? Throw it away.
Yeah.
Into the water.
It's floating across the water. Nice.
Just on fire.
No, that was a pretty good burn.
Huh.
I'm surprised that that worked. I won't have to carry a lighter anymore.
Yeah, that's super handy. Come on. Oh.
And that smoke grenade will be forever.
Game is on in 3, 2, 1.
Hit!
Hey guys, this is Keegan from Geronimo Airsoft. I'm going to be doing my first commentary on an Airsoft video today. It's going to be a Trouble in Terrorist Town series of videos we did.
When you kicked up the dust, it all appeared
First
behind it. It looked like
off,
a perfect movie shot.
Trouble in Terrorist Town, it is
Okay, so you
a
guys are all,
Gary's
like-
mod.
I'm staying
The
away from
strategy
groups.
in the game is to find the terrorists. There's an anonymous terrorist and everyone else are innocents, and their goal is to find and kill the terrorists for the innocents, and the goal for the terrorist is to kill all the innocents without getting killed. Since we were only playing with 6 people this game, we had just 1 terrorist and everyone else were innocents. In the next 2 games we have 7, so we have 2 terrorists, but in this one we just have 1. I wasn't innocent in this game, so my strategy was going to go find Matt. He came in this game, and I was going to find him and kind of convince him to pair up together. So as I'm running towards him, there he goes. He goes and shoots me. At this moment I realize he's a terrorist, and he played me the whole time.
Hey, the boundary line,
But at this point,
don't listen to me 'cause I'm gonna walk
the
away
other
'cause I don't wanna
players
give
are
a big
begin to
audience.
notice that
I'm not gonna make audience, I'm just
like
gonna
something
walk
happened over here, and I didn't want his cover to be
But
blown
the
right
boundary line
away
is
just
about
because of
the
this.
porta potty.
I was explaining to him the boundary line here,
It did.
and fortunately for his advantage, his gun stopped working. The fuse actually blew, so we traded guns, and I kind of used that as an excuse for everyone else that I was stepping out of the game, so they didn't know I had gotten killed. So I kind of saved his cover there. And
It's filming with the camera.
I have my camera continuing to record on the gun cam, so he
this
gets
is
2
important.
people later in the video, and it shows it. Right here I go up to Justin. He's actually the one who's sitting out this game, and he is, I kind of just told him at this point what happened, and that I'm covering for Matt, and so we just kind of keep it away from all the other players. And this part is where Matt finishes off the other 2 players, and he ends up winning, I think. I believe he wins the game.
Such a terrorist.
Alright, this is the second game we have. There was a bit of confusion on this game. There was quite a bit of confusion, and it was mostly due to me. It was my fault. So what happens here is I go out to Matt, and I kind of am weary of him. I kind of don't trust him as much. But what happens is our plan is to kind of go up as a group, stick together, and just kill everyone off. We are straight up just going to shoot all the innocents and all the terrorists. We approach up on Ryan and Omar's position right here, and we have a suspicion that they're both the terrorists. But I will explain more on the confusion of what happens in a little bit here. Bruh.
Wait, what's the boundary line?
Alright, so Matt, this is what we could do. Alright, we could both just shoot everyone. I know, and then we win. But I still don't trust you, so I'm probably gonna shoot at the end. I'm not gonna shoot. I'll tell you right now. I'm gonna be the freaking lone survivor. I'm Marcus Luttrell up in here. So at this point, I start engaging them, and Matt starts to run around. And they're just hunkered behind that hill, kind of hidden in the shrub. Ryan's kind of just peeking over with his head every once in a while. At this point I shoot Omar. Omar's down. He tried running away, and I shot him in the back. And as that happens, Ryan's just kind of... I shoot some suppressing fire for Matt so he can run around, and Ryan peeks his head above cover at this point, and I take him out. Alright, now,
Were you
if you
out
listened,
earlier?
you probably heard him yell. At this point, I was kind of freaking out because he sounded pretty mad, and I went up to him and talked to him about it, and I apologized
Sorry,
and
Ryan,
stuff,
did I
but
shoot you earlier?
we kind of worked it out, and I explained to him that I really had
Sorry,
no
my bad,
choice
buddy.
except to shoot him in the head because that was
I
the
had
only
no
thing
other choice.
visible, and
Your
he
head's
understood.
sticking
We
out.
came to an agreement. He
You good?
didn't enjoy getting shot in the face.
Are you guys both terrorists?
And at this point, is where I figure out my mistake. Pretty bad mistake. I was one of the terrorists, and I didn't realize it, and Ryan was the other terrorist. He was supposed to be on my team. I really don't play cards, and I wasn't very aware of what happened at this point. It was kind of embarrassing, and I kind of ruined the game for this game for everyone. And in a moment, I'm still trying to figure it out at this time, but I start to have a suspicion that I was confused the whole time. And right here,
I did, yeah.
You had nades.
Who else had nades?
Whoa.
I just banged on
at
you.
that point, they all realized that I made the mistake, and they all kind of like pointed their guns at me and got mad.
A word of advice: if you're the terrorist, I like split up.
A word of advice: if you're the terrorist, know that you're the terrorist. I learned it the hard way.
Yeah. If you're the terrorist, be the terrorist. You have to learn that.
Are you the terrorist though? Are you the terrorist?
No.
I'm not the terrorist.
Got a 7.
I'll tell you now. I got an 8, even though we're not supposed to. We can't show each other our cards. But if you are the terrorist at any point, if you shoot me, please bang me or shoot me in the legs or something.
Alright.
Just do a quick double
I'll
tap.
give you some
Just
dignity and tell you to get on your knees and I'll put a ball in your head.
You'll give me respect and tell me to kneel down and
You can't really
apologize.
die with any dignity. I think it's Brandon and Penn.
I think it's one of those 4.
Me and Ryan were kind of joking around at that point, which was good. I was just trying to keep the cool off from what happened earlier. At this point, we get engaged by Matt. He's right around that corner. Basically, our plan is we paired up. We both told each other which cards we had, and we didn't show each other our cards. We weren't allowed to do that, but we basically like told each other what our cards were and that we weren't the terrorists. And I was gonna kind of redeem myself to him.
Sorry, my bad.
He just took out a player right there. I think I overshot the player. After the player was out, I didn't realize it, and I shot the player. But I apologized for that. We're kind of just holding this position down for now. At this point, after about 2 minutes, we just stayed around in that area, and I started moving around the left side of the property. If you're facing the southern direction, this would be the left side. And I spot Matt here, so I kind of move up to get just a spot on his position. We both see him.
Yep.
And he starts moving around. So at this point, we just kind of maneuver around the whole field. Several minutes pass, and we just maneuver all around, every which way around the field looking for him. Throughout this whole time, the other players are getting killed off by him. And at this point, I think he was the last one alive. And Ryan spots him. And the other terrorist was killed at this point.
Is something easy back there? My car?
He's done.
And there it is right there. I killed him. He was the last person alive, the terrorist. So me and
Who is the
Ryan kind
terrorist?
of tagged together and won the
You're a
game for the innocence side, and kind of
You
redeemed
terrorist got
myself. I felt bad messing up the game previously, so that was that. We just had 3 games. I thought I'd
Ryan's
put it
not
into a
terrorist.
commentary and mix it up together. I hope you guys enjoyed.
I'm afraid
Let me know how you
Ryan's
like on
gonna-
the commentary. I might be
Ryan's
doing
gonna
some in the
shoot me in the face
future.
with
Stick around for more gameplay. I got another video I'm going to be working on soon, and enjoy.